Hello. As 2009 draws to a close, the 83rd year since the foundation of our charity, it provides us with an opportunity to look back at the past 12 months and what we as a charity, together with your support, have been able to do to help horses both in the UK and around the world. In May this year, the longest running trial involving the worst case of horse cruelty ever known in the UK came to a conclusion with a successful prosecution. These sentences are subject to an appeal, but one might have hoped that the case we saw in Amersham in January 2008 might have been an exception. Tragically, this is not the case. In 2009, we have been involved in a number of cases involving over 10 horses in each case. In January, in Lancashire, we were involved with a case where over 20 horses were found in squalid conditions. One horse found it very difficult to walk, and on closer inspection we found out the reason why. Another mare and foal were trapped inside a container, and as far as we could tell, they might never have been outside that container in their whole lives. These horses were transferred to Penny Farm, our recovery and rehabilitation centre in Lancashire. All have been receiving the best possible treatment, and all are well on their way to being rehomed through the charity's loan scheme, where we currently have over 1,700 horses out on loan. At the same time as the Amersham trial was coming to a conclusion, one of our field officers in Scotland was notified of another large welfare case. This involved over 25 horses, all of which were transferred to our farm in Aberdeenshire, Belwade Farm. One of the horses involved in this case was a horse called Spencer. On arrival at Belwade Farm, he was in very poor condition, and it was touch and go as to whether he would survive. But thanks to the support of our team at Belwade, he has managed to pull through. He's provided such a classic example of the sad cases we see every day in the United Kingdom that he has formed the focus of our Christmas appeal. Further details are available on our website. Also this year, we carried out a groundbreaking survey to find out what people felt were the major causes of equine welfare problems in the UK. The idea of this research was to get behind why, in an animal-loving nation, we as a charity are called out to so many welfare cases every year. We know as a charity that one of the biggest welfare challenges for horses in the UK is equine obesity. And our research showed that whilst we know that we have an epidemic of equine obesity in the UK, people are simply not recognising what the health implications of having an overweight horse are. What we are seeking to highlight as a charity is that the welfare implications of equine obesity are dire. People do need to act, and they do need to act now. And the best thing that they can do is consult our website, where we have a wealth of information about managing a horse's weight. As our name illustrates, we are a worldwide charity, and over the past year we've been working in 7 countries around the world, mainly centred in Southern Africa, Western Africa and Central America. Earlier this year we launched a hula cart project for the horses of Lesotho. In Lesotho there's a real challenge of the type and design of cart that's used by the local populations. For £500, a cart can be sponsored, which is made in Lesotho using local materials and which will provide a lifelong source of income for the family that rely upon that horse. During the course of this year, we launched a new project in Senegal in Western Africa. We started the project in September, and over the coming 5 years, our aim will be to train over 100 saddlers and farriers. This year we have also introduced a business skills element to their training, whereby we give a helping hand to students to start up a new business to utilise the newfound skills that we have given them. 2009 has also been another significant year in our founding campaign, that being to end the live transportation of horses to slaughter within Europe. Of course, we were founded to end British workhorses being exported for slaughter. But today there are still over 100,000 horses being transported across Europe in horrific conditions. We want to see an end to this trade, and thanks to your support, we are making great progress. In September of this year, we presented a petition to the European Commission containing over 130,000 signatures. This has formed a centrepiece of what we have managed to achieve this year with your help. But we must continue to fight. Our current focus is on a written declaration that has been put down in the European Parliament. And our challenge is to try and get over 350 MEPs from across Europe to sign that declaration. At the time of speaking to you now, over 120 have already signed it. But could I ask you, please, to write to your MEP to encourage them to sign it, but also to write any friends you have across Europe to do the same to their local MEP. We can and we will make a difference with your support. As we look forward to 2010, we have a number of very exciting projects in the offing. We are very fortunate to be the chosen Charity of the Year for Mitsubishi Motors Badminton Horse Trials. This will be an opportunity for us to showcase our work to the tens of thousands of people who will visit that event. We have also recently secured planning permission for our farm in Equine in Aberdeenshire. This involves the building of a new indoor school and visitor centre, and this development is vital for us to help more horses in Scotland, but also vital for us to promote the work that we do to the public at large. 2009 has obviously been a very difficult year for so many people and charities alike. However, through careful management and your ongoing support, we have been able to ensure that we still give the best care to the horses that come into our care, both in the UK and around the world. I would like to draw to a close by thanking you for taking an interest in our work over the past year. But it is also an opportunity for me to say thank you to our staff who worked tirelessly throughout the year with your support to help horses. It only remains for me to wish you, your families and your horses a very merry and peaceful Christmas and a very, very happy New Year indeed. Thank you.